Hey, good Monday morning. How are you? It's Monday. We're doing what we usually do on a Monday, which is to start the week together with tarot. I want to say a real special shout out to Claire C. Claire, thanks for being a member and thank you for the generous super sticker. And to Autumn Pond, thank you for being a member and thank you for the generous super chat. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Autumn Pond and Claire C. You have no idea how, well, you probably do, have a great idea of how it warms my heart when I come here this morning and I see all of you here with your questions and I see you here with your generosity. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Claire C. and Autumn Pond for starting out my week best way possible. And thank you to all of you for being here. Of course, a special shout out to the members and the moderators. If you're here for the first time and you want to get a card, you know what you got to do. You got to subscribe and we welcome you. Members, we have a members only live stream coming up this Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I hope you will join us. We're talking about strategy and all the ways that strategy and tarot intersect. It's going to be great. I will look forward to seeing you there. All righty. I think we should hop on over to Card Cam. What do you think? Are we here yet? No, we're not. Here we are. Here we are. And did I use Light Seers Tarot for the Saturday Psychic Sampler on Saturday and leave these cards here in the studio right here? And when I got to work today, did I decide to, rather than go looking for a different deck, just use the cards that were already here? Because, hey, it's Light Seers. How can you go wrong? Yes, I did exactly that thing. Okay, so shoot me. Here we go. So here's what we do. 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead, and then individual cards to those who request. So for the 3 collective cards, and for any reading that you hear me give while you're waiting for yours, whatever you hear that resonates, you get that little voice that says, oh, that's a message for me. It is. Even if I'm not speaking directly to you, or even if I'm speaking to the whole collective, if it resonates, take it as a message for yourself. That's how these group readings really work. All right. Let's see what we got. 3 cards for the collective. And of course, if you're just new here, know that a link will go up fairly soon so that on Friday at noon Eastern, we will join together again to do a card to see how the week went. So we do a card on Monday and a card on Friday, and if you can make it for both, it really is a lot of fun. But if you can't, that's okay too. We'll see you whenever you can be here. Okay, here we go. I love this, 3 of Cups. I had a nice 3 of Cups time last week. I went out to see Get the Lead Out, which is a nationally touring. It's not Led Zeppelin impersonators, but they do a great show of Led Zeppelin songs, and they do it well, and ooh, so fun, so fun. So I had some 3 of Cups last week. Hopefully, all of us will have some 3 of Cups this week. That's fabulous. Oh, and the King of Wands, bring your drums. Don't you? I'm sorry, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. Don't you love that depiction of the Knight of Wands, though? And the Page of Wands. I love this, love this, love this. I love this whole situation for us for the week ahead. And how long has it been? And Diana Price has been studying astrology. Teresa is an astrologer. We are in this post-lunar eclipse moment. And, Diana came in saying, okay, the card should be really interesting today, post-eclipse. So thank you for that, Diana, because, yeah. And the thing that I'm struck with is, can you remember the last time that I wasn't here on a Monday, sort of struggling to be like, yeah, well, I guess that's the state of the world? like these are really happy, fun cards. When was the last time this happened? Whatever it is, I'm not, I would love an astrologer, Diana, Teresa, someone here to ring in. Like, does that make sense? That after this eclipse, the way is cleared, at least for 1 week. We'll see what happens next week. But for us to have this really positive, creative, fun, friendly reading feels like the first time in the longest. So we've got the Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So because we have both a knight and a page, this week pay special attention to your kids and your pets. I'm just going to say that. Not in a bad way, in a fun way, in a good way, just pay special attention. And with the page and the Knight of Wands together, there is so much in these cards about creativity, collaboration, and community. Those 3 C's. Creativity, collaboration, and community. And I love that for us here in this community because I am just so proud and delighted with this community and who we are together as a group of people. So I love giving this message in this forum. But there's so much here about personal growth as well. And there, with the strong fire, but then also water, if one does elemental dignities, one would feel that this is weakened. And so I have a hard time with that. I don't do elemental dignities, but I would say, we need to watch our balance, that balance between water and fire, what sparks and what flows. We need to watch that balance this week. We need to have some fun this week. Fun is a priority. Hallelujah. When was the last time I said that to all of us as a collective? And it is interesting because it is Holy Week in the Christian world. And that's not like really the week you think of. Like Easter is a fun holiday. Holy Week is not a fun energy, man. No, it is not. It is a time of study and fasting and, so I can't really reckon this with the Christian calendar except for the joy of the resurrection and how we might gather together and remembering fun Easter egg hunts. And so looking forward to Easter egg hunts with the grandchildren. Side note, IT John and I took the grandkids from like 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. yesterday, while the son-in-law, daughter, auntie, everyone was out at Pride, Palm Beach Pride. So glad that they could go, so glad to support them in that. And we're tired today, but we had so much fun. Oh my gosh, we have so much fun. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so, have fun with your kids and pets. I mean, that sort of works for me for this past week, and hopefully that energy will go forward too. So creativity, community, fun, all of that. That's what we want to lean into this year. And youth, have fun with your pets, have fun with your kids, but also find your inner youth. That's kind of important as well, right? So when given a choice to go to the egg hunt this week, I guess you got to go. Oh, that's beautiful. Diana Price, we're still emerging from the underworld and reconnecting to the passion of the wands. That's beautiful. And it's a callback to our Ostara spring equinox celebration here on YouTube, where we did a very impromptu reading based on something Diana said as we told the story, after we told the story of Persephone, how we are all emerging together from the underworld. So beautiful. So that makes sense. Yeah, right. Barbie says to Diana, I need to study with you. I think maybe we all do, my goodness. All right. So now it is time for those individual readings. And you know the drill. I will take these in the order in which I see them. If it looks like I skipped someone, let me know. I'll try not to do that. And it's a card for the week ahead. Let's see what we got. And we are starting with my good friend Caroline McLaughlin. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is your card to start the week, my friend. The Queen of Wands reversed. So we've got, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. You get the Queen of Wands reversed. So I think that does speak to that energy. But this week, you may have some things going on that aren't the most playful, that aren't the most joyful. Find the joy where you can, but accept the reality and try to be in all the spaces you need to be in one, the joyful ones as well as the serious ones. Maria Baresi, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Let's see what we got. The Nine of Cups reversed. I think, because this is a holiday week, this could be in the holidays can be hard category. It could also be some things going on in your life right now that are not the way you wish they would be. And that's, not the best thing to hear. It's not the worst. The question is, what can you do to sort of figure out, what do you really want and how to get there? I think that's been your spiritual journey of late, and it continues. Oh, Joyous Ocean. Oh, golly gosh. You can tell she knows children at this age. Joyous Ocean says to me, in talking about spending time with Elliot and Aubrey, who now have some vocabulary. They walk well. They have some vocabulary. For those who haven't been keeping count, they are twins, and they will be 2 on July 1st. So we're not 2 yet. And Joyous Ocean says, I hope you sang all the songs. So their mother had not taught me yet all the hand motions. They have a lot of hand motion songs. But I saw them doing this, their version of this. And I was like, oh man, they want Itsy Bitsy Spider. So we did sing Itsy Bitsy Spider. We did. And Elliot was saying, sing a song, sing a song. And I couldn't hear it. And John said, he's the IT guy. He's got ears. He said, Elliot is saying, sing a song. He wants to sing a song. And so it's fun, Joyous Ocean, that you picked up on that, because we most certainly did. And then when the parents came home, they sort of schooled me on what all the hand motions are to request the different songs. Apparently, if you're hanging out with Elliot and Aubrey these days, there are hand motions for songs. So I got one anyway. Oh my gosh, Joyous Ocean, if you can join us for your birthday is the 28th. That's wonderful. Early Aries person that you are. And if you're out celebrating, that's understood. We can watch the replay. But it's so cool that we are meeting on your birthday. I love that. All right. Michelle, totally fun. So fun. So fun. They're at a very, very fun age. There is no doubt about that. Cards on the floor. All right. Enough chit-chat. Let's get back to work. Gemini's son. Oh, no, more chit-chat. My son is 2 and loves Itsy Bitsy Spider. It's the only way I can change the diaper calmly, right? I will tell you, my son never allowed a calm diaper change ever. And the twins are so good. They're completely biddable. They're completely fun about it. They like being cared for. They're helpful. So very different than my own experience as a parent, I must say. And I wonder if it's their twin nature. I wonder if it's their parents' parenting style. I don't know what's going on here, but we have calm twins, at least recently. But yes, I think Itsy Bitsy Spider is a favorite, probably because the hand motions are fairly easy and it's a cute tune. And Itsy Bitsy, those are fun sounds, right? All right. But yes, I do, Gemini Sun. I really sympathize with you. My son was the hardest to change. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He made it so difficult. I tried. All right. Back to work we go. Smile Soul 20. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Your card for the week ahead. 8 of Pentacles. This is going to be a good week at work, I think. You may learn some new skills. You may learn some new information. I think it will go very well, and you may receive some good recognition. So good. Febborn, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you're here. Here's a card for the week ahead. 7 of Cups. There will be, you know what I sometimes say about this card? Be careful about dark imaginings. I don't know when you're starting your new job, but I can just see you, especially because the cards we got on Saturday weren't the best. I could see you getting into some dark imaginings about how this is going to be. No. There's a lot unfolding in your life right now. This is the important thing to know, Febborn. You've been in a place for a few years where there's been predominantly sameness. We know what to expect. Now, all of a sudden, things are wide open, and we don't know what to expect, and that's weird, but let's expect good things. Might unfortunate things happen too? Of course, this is planet Earth, of course. But let's expect good things, because you know how to handle unfortunate things, without a question. Let's expect good things. Oh my gosh, Claire C., that's one I don't know. I'm going to have a Zoom with you soon so you can teach it with me. That's what we're going to have to do. All y'all are going to have to teach me baby songs. Apparently, I don't know enough. Apparently, I don't know. I mean, you would think I would know more, but I don't. So, okay. All right. Mediha Ness, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here's a card for your week. We love this. It is the 3 of Wands. I see this as a card of success. I see it as creative success. I see it as innovative success. So the things that you're working on that you hope will do well, good sign. It's a good sign. All right, Diana Price, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. And this is not your request. This is your, let's get this post-eclipse show on the road. Very good. Cards should be interesting today. But we appreciate you so much. And I'm just going to go ahead and give you your card right now because here we are, Diana Price. Ace of Pentacles. Yay. This has been a theme for you recently, my friend. And I think this is going to be good for grounding, for money, for home, for enterprise, for all the things you need, for health. So mote it be. Let's just give that a tap with the magic stick, man. Let's do all of it. Ooh, let's do some magic around this for Diana. Yeah, there you go. Ha! Pamela's Insight, thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. Just know Baby Shark and you'll be okay. And do you know, I did not sing that yesterday and I should have. You know, all week I'm going to be on YouTube learning these songs. Claire, I'll send you the YouTube link. That's so smart. I didn't even think, oh, maybe these songs are on YouTube. And I know that's where they get them. That's why they do the ones they do, because they watch Miss Rachel. So, you know, did I extrapolate that all together? Why, no, I did not. Just this minute. Oh my gosh, Ness, you pulled the 3 of Wands reverse this morning. This is usually how repeat cards come up for me, upright and reverse, like flashing lights. I love that. It's like you get the full spectrum of this card, right? That's how I see that. You get all of it. You get the doubt and the fear before the success. I mean, I'm saying that like that's such a great gift. But, you know, I mean, it's a full energy. Maybe it makes the success sweeter in a way. All right. Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. And Gemini Sun, Page of Swords reversed. Could this be one of your kids not wanting to do the thing they're supposed to do this week? It could be. But Gemini Sun, there's a question for you too. I think there's a question about your way forward. What do you want to learn? What is true for you? How do you communicate that truth? What do you want to learn? What do you want to know? What do you want to do? How do you want to communicate your truth? You don't have to figure that all out in a week, but it's a good question for the week. It is. All right. Joyous Ocean, who is Miss Rachel? You would have to have kids or grandkids of the under 4 set to know Miss Rachel. But she has a YouTube channel and she does a lot of early childhood stuff. She really is, I think, an early childhood educator, for real. But she's also a mom and she sings and she just, the babies love her. Our kids don't get a lot of screen time, but Miss Rachel is like if there's no other way to get the kids to be calm or do what you need them to do, or give you time to do something, you can put on Miss Rachel and they will sit and watch with Miss Rachel. And I think I just spoke, like, I bet you anything that Gemini Sun knows who Miss Rachel is. She has a very signature look. She's fun. Okay. Ness, it's like a big push to get over the fear to have success. Thank you for saying that. That was very, very, very smart. Very smart. Kimmy, are we talking music? We're talking baby songs because IT John and I babysat for a whole day yesterday, like a very long day. And so we were talking about the songs that you sing to babies. That's all. Oh, yes. I bet you that Eli might know Miss Rachel, I would bet. Okay. All right. And Diana Price. A couple of weeks ago, I had, that Ace of Pentacles. I had it reversed, and I was working hard to make it upright, and it worked. Yeah, well done. You're doing some good work, Diana. You really are. I'm really pleased to see it. Pamela's Insight, have you taught them Grateful Dead songs? Yeah, a few. They don't love, like, even as infants, I had to admit, like, I made playlists for them of the songs that I think they should know, of music that I love. Ella Fitzgerald, Django Reinhardt. I mean, going back, many generations, also including the Dead. And Bob Marley and Stevie Wonder and all kinds of stuff. Jay Giles, Bruce Springsteen, all of it. And they reacted well to pretty much everything except the Grateful Dead. I was able to find a couple of songs they liked, but the babies did not jam in that way. So I'm gonna bring my ukulele and reintroduce them. I think it's about time for that. I think. All right. I will tell you what, Kimmy, grandkids are life-changing. Life-changing in significant ways, or they can be. All right. Barbie, wait till they're older. Oh, absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. All righty, who is up next? It's 64 Amy Penn. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. The King of Pentacles reversed. This could be a little bit of a tough week. It could be a tough week because of difficult men or men having difficulty. But it could also be a tough week specifically because of work or like house things or wellness things, like the mundane stuff. So make sure all the mundane stuff is as tight as it can be for you right now. Take care of what you have to take care of. And I would say extra self-care this week is probably what we're going to need. Oh, Ness, they might be giants. That's a good choice. And Kimmy, Aiko, yeah, that's a good choice as well. Absolutely, yes. All right, here we go. Who's up next? It's Audrey M. Thank you for being here, Audrey. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. You get the Six of Wands reversed. I wonder if there's something you're working about that... Trying to say two things at the same time. I wonder if there's something you're working on that isn't going the way you want or coming out the way you want. Or I wonder if there's something that you're trying to process or think about that you're having a hard time finding a way to peace. So this week, figure out how to turn things around to find both, success in whatever it is you're trying to do and peace. That's your challenge. And it could be a little bit of a struggle, but the smart money is always on you. You know that. All right. Claire C., thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. And thank you so much for the super sticker. I super appreciate the super sticker. And you get the Five of Wands. There will be some conflict and or some growth this week. Now, I think it's interesting that you yourself are an artist. And the Five of Wands, any of the Wands cards can be about creativity. But I think this could be about you coming up with a new plan. It could be you figuring out what your place is in a certain situation. And it may not feel great. But just keep moving forward and don't get stuck in this. Lisa Byroad, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. You're going to make it a great day and week regardless. Yeah, damn straight. There you are. There you are. And with the Five of Cups reversed, that's exactly right. And that's what you do, not just this week, but all the time, is you are really good at making the best of whatever. And that can be, focusing on the positive, like that old song. Speaking of old music, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative. You're good at that. You're really good at that. And that is a superpower. Sometimes we also have to actively make room for grief and problem solving. I think you're okay at that too. So this week, there may be some things that are frustrating or difficult or sad. But exactly as you say, what you said really is your reading. And it's not just for this week. It is something that is clear about you. And in the sense, magically, that like attracts like. We have to be careful about toxic positivity because we need to experience our full range of emotion. But it is true that the more that we can be focused on what is positive, the more that we can be grateful, the more that we can be proactive toward good things, that will attract more of that same energy because like attracts like. So do your magic. Anna Kay on a plane. Good to see you. That's fabulous. All right. Liz Harrison. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for you. It is the Eight of Cups. There is so much here about healing and emotional release. What are you responsible for? What did you used to think you were responsible for? What do you think you're responsible for now? What used to cause you great pain? What do you like about now? And how are you moving toward? And it's not that you are moving toward being callous and uncaring. It's that you are freeing up more space to care about the things that matter and to care and to put energy where your energy is useful. So I feel like this could be a hard week in some ways, but I feel like you're doing do. I feel like you're doing the work you need to do. And it's funny because that was hard coming out of my mouth. And typically, I'm a pretty clear speaker. So the fact that I got really bungled on that you are doing the work, I feel like you can be hard on yourself and think that in some way, shape, or form, you should be doing more of something somehow. Maybe be nice to yourself this week and recognize that's probably not true. That each day and every moment you are doing the very best you can and giving the very most you have in every single way, every single day. And you know that to be true. So, just saying. Mixuary, eclipse is perfect for release. That makes sense. Angelic Michelle, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. It's good to see you. Next up, Sheila Selby, thanks for being here. 10 of Cups reversed. There may be some things going on right now in your home or regarding relationships that aren't making you happy, that aren't working the way you would like them to work. This is obviously difficult. Remember that your happiness matters. That's the thing I want to say. Do not sacrifice your happiness in the long run. We all have to sacrifice happiness in certain situations, and that's fine. But do not sacrifice your long-term happiness because you think your happiness doesn't matter or isn't important. Just saying. Hey, Milk and Honey Tarot, thanks for joining us. Glad you're here. All right. Ben Libra does tarot. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. That's a good reminder for me to remind you that we have a members only live stream coming up this Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope you all will be there. Ben, you're up next. Barbie, full moons in general are for releasing what you no longer need. It's a beautiful time. That's beautiful. Liz, so appreciative, and wow, does that resonate? I do feel like I'm making strides, but get fumbled up at times too. And that's a good thing for readers. Like when you're doing a reading, be aware of what's going on with you. I don't know if everyone works this way, but for me, if I start coughing, if I start to not speak clearly, if I get a pain somewhere, that could be relevant to the situation and can be interpreted. Maybe it works that way for you too. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know, but it's something to pay attention to. All right, let us also pay attention to Ben, Libra Does Tarot. It is time. Here we go. Card for the week for you. 2 of Pentacles reversed. You're going to be on overdrive this week, my friend. It's going to be busy. There's going to be a lot. Honestly, the suggestion, do as much as you can, but when you got to tap out and rest, tap out and rest. I mean, you have to manage the energy, and it's going to get dicey and it's going to get stretched this week. To some extent, allow that to happen, but only to some extent. All right. Von Ray, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. It's good to see you. Here's a card for the week ahead. Here we go. Von Ray, thank you for being a member, Von Ray. We really appreciate you. We get the Knight of Cups reversed. And, you know, this is kind of on theme for you sometimes, where you're feeling like you put out a lot of energy, but you don't get a lot back, and just how hard that is. And then you kind of go through times where you have to reserve your energy a little bit more just to keep it balanced out. And I feel like this week may be one of those times where you need to reserve your energy this week for the things and the people that matter the most, and then hit it hard again later on. Do some good self-care this week. I think that's really important. All right. Oh my goodness, Anna Kay. You're spending the week with your parents in Europe, and that's why you're on a plane. That is so cool. Yeah, that goes along with the 3-card weekly reading really well for you. That's so fun and so good. From that perspective, it should be a great trip. All right, Michelle F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. 10 of Pentacles, what a great card. So this can mean a lot of things. It can be about home and family and real estate. It could be like going to your family home or visiting with family. It could be like spiritually working with your ancestors or receiving guidance from loved ones, living or dead. It could be about moving your own life forward in terms of both love and money. So I don't know what the specific interpretation is for this week. Are you like spending time with your family for the holiday? It could be that simple, but it could be something deeper, and it could be more than one of those things at the same time. So there's a lot here, all of it good. Okay. DH, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We really appreciate you. Here is a card for you. Now, you also got that 5 of Cups reversed. And so this week, we might see you making the best of some difficult situations. We might see you going through some healing of body, mind, or spirit. We might see you having to help another person who is injured, unwell, or grieving. One way or the other, though, the focus will be on love and the focus will be on healing, and that's where we need it to be. So, there it is. All right. Hey, Pamela Phillips. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Michelle, thanks for this feedback. I was wondering. Moving my own life forward, particularly in love and money, sounds about right for sure. That's good. Man, I mean, we all want to be doing that at some point, right? All righty. Pamela Phillips. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. We're going to do you, we're going to do your daughter, and we're going to do Pip in England. And Pip is a member here as well at StarCon 2024. Pamela and her husband Neil flew in from New York. Pip flew in from the UK. And they surprised me. They were all wearing T-shirts with my face on it. As the Queen of Wands and carrying these wands. That's where this wand came from. So how cool is that? How cool is that? And they have those shirts for John and me. So we actually do have our own of these. Yes. All right. And somewhere exists a picture of all 4 of us wearing the shirts together Saturday night before the Bardic Circle. Who took that picture? Because I don't have it. Whoever has that picture, we need it. All right. Now, here we go. Pamela. 4 of Wands reversed. There could be some things this week that are a little unsettling. Breathe, 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 and breathe. I don't think this is a scary, bad prediction. I don't think it's anything like that. I think it's just the unsettling things of life. So just breathe. And when something makes you feel a certain kind of way, take a breath before you react. This week. You're going to be a little charged up this week. All right. Now, let us do your daughter. Here we go. The Knight of Cups reversed. This week, you may be feeling like you're not receiving what you want, need, and deserve. And that could be in a lot of different areas. That could be like a from the universe, where is my whatever it is we're looking for? Is it love? Is it friendship? Is it beautiful home? You know, and at work, it might be about recognition and opportunity. It might just be time off. It might just be a delicious meal. It might just be a good massage. But one way or the other, it's going to feel like you're not receiving what you need. Try not to get mad at the universe or anyone else. Acknowledge where the deficits are. Do what you can for self-care, and then be open to receiving those things. Not all of them this week, though. It'll take time. All right. And for Pip in England, we appreciate you so much, Pip. Thanks for being a member. Hey, you also got the 10 of Pentacles. And for you, I'm going to say this is specific to real estate, that this may be about finding a new sort of living situation for yourself in a way that really works going forward. All right. Rose, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Look at this Page of Wands. Was this not? This was in our 3-card weekly reading. So it's especially auspicious, powerful for you. This week, use your voice, use your energy, be willing to learn and be willing to be playful and be willing to be youthful and be open to new energy and new energies. There we go. And up next, we have Autumn Pond. Thank you so much for being a member and for the generous super chat. Really, really appreciate you. And thanks for your nickname for me, Fairy Card Mom. I love that. I love that. You know, becoming older, like one of the things I used to say when I was young in this industry is this is going to be a great industry because you never age out of it. Okay, great. But what do you do sort of as you age? What do you do with your persona? And I really love sort of stepping into this mother, godmother, grandmother role in life, and in the tarot world, it's just super. It just feels so good. So thank you. Okay, the Chariot reversed. So that's interesting. If you are looking at any kind of travel, be extra special careful with planning and execution this week. Anything going on with a motor vehicle, needing to buy a car, fix a car, or sell a car, something like that. And is there some way where you are wondering if you don't know how to accomplish something or don't know if you can accomplish something? There may be a way you're questioning something that you're trying to master or something that you're trying to do. This card does not say you should or should not question. It just comments that you may be questioning, and it's probably worth continuing to think about that. Baby Cakes, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Rose, thanks for the feedback. All right, Baby Cakes, here's your card for the week ahead. Let's see what we got going on here. The Fool reversed. Be careful about, when I see the Fool reversed, I don't always see it this way, but sometimes I'm like, you got to find exactly the right balance. Do not take too many risks, but also don't take no risks. You have to be able to have a little fun. You have to be able to invest in something you care about. On the other hand, now is not a good time for you to take unnecessary chances. Why that's important for you to hear this week, I have no idea, but you heard it, so, we'll see. Joyous Ocean, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. A card For you and Jada, Kimmy's Divination Station, I have not gotten to you yet, but I'm glad you're here and thanks for being a member. And that's a good moment for me to remind everyone, members only live stream this coming Thursday, 7 p.m. Hope to see as many members there as possible. All right. Joyous Ocean. For your week ahead, the Page of Cups. Speak in a loving way towards yourself and others. Be open to love and the things you learn about love and the things you teach about love in all its forms. Hallelujah, amen. I mean, you can't go wrong with a message like that. Jada. Feb 1, you start April 1st. Okay. So while you're waiting to start, don't freak out. About that or anything, really. And when I say freak out, I know you don't really freak out. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. That's an exaggeration. All right, Jada. The Four of Wands reversed. You're going to be busy this week and emotionally busy. There's going to be a lot for your head to deal with this week. So breathe, do some yoga, have some downtime and some good self-care. February, thank you for laughing. Lisa E., so good to see you. I am looking forward to speaking this evening as well. Thank you for scheduling that. Heads up to everybody else. I work right through the holiday week, so reach out and schedule. There is a link right in the description to do this if you'd like. Or you can just text me, whatever's good. Okay, here is a card for the week ahead. The Nine of Swords reversed. There's been something that's been heavy on your mind that I think like solutions are coming. Things will improve, things will get better. It's been heavy, but we are seeing some clarity and some clearing. And for Jenna, for the week ahead. The Empress reversed. So in a way, like the two of you this week may have a hard time communicating with each other. Try to be gentle with each other and try to work on helping each other feel respected by each other. That feels like a thing. So there could be some feelings up in here. Peggy Lou Leven, so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. The Devil reversed. There may be some improvement this week, some way where you haven't been feeling as well or haven't been doing as well. Things may start to look up again this week, so that's really good. Okay. Teresa, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Big week ahead for you. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. Judgment reversed. It is a big week. It's a big week and it's going to call up a lot of memories and lessons from the past. Delight in how far you've come. Do not fear how far you have left to go, and do not ruminate overly on the issues of the past beyond having grace and space for yourself. Oh my gosh, Joyous Ocean. Wow, that actually makes sense. It's a beautiful card, but for a tough reason. Second funeral in 8 days. Funeral's on your birthday, and you have to accept that. Playing catch up with all the things you had just had COVID. So yeah, there's a lot there. It makes sense. It makes sense. All right. Tyrone Tarot, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hang on one second here. Okay. 57 loading. There you go. So everyone who has met Dionce Monsanto recognizes that, man, she is a hot 57. Oh my gosh. We should all do as well. We should do half as well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Where was I? I like totally over scrolled. Hang on. Where was I? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll come back. I'll see it. Ah, Teresa, thank you. Perfect advice. Already feel that. Good. Good, good, good. There it is, Tyrone. How do you forget Tyrone? Oh my gosh. Tyrone, I hope you're doing super well. Here's a card for you. Five of Swords reversed. If you can avoid the battle this week, avoid it. Just walk away. Do not put energy where energy is not worth it. Seriously. That's like a big energy. I don't have a lot of words to say about it except just don't do it to yourself and don't let other people do it to you. Don't get brought into the fight. Back off. Seriously. DeAndre, I'm happy to see you. I hope you're doing really well. The Six of Pentacles reversed. This week, you may feel like you don't have what you need or you haven't been given what you need, and that's very difficult. Try not to be in a place of anger about it. Rather, try to be strategic about how to get what you need regardless. All righty. Christina, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Here's a card for the week ahead. Hey, there's that Page of Wands. This was in the 3-card weekly reading, so very powerful that it should show up for you here. This should be a good week for you. This should be a week of good conversation, communication, learning, creativity, and growth. And maybe some fun too, so go for it. Marion Newbury, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here we go. Ace of Cups reversed. I don't love this. It feels like something is like not sitting right with you. Something is hurting your heart or something is upsetting you. It may be something happening now. It could be of body, mind, or spirit. It could be of past, present, or future. I do not know. But I know that you're not feeling your 100%. So whatever you got to do to turn this around, let's welcome that energy of heart healing for you this week. Christina R., I'm happy to see you. Thanks for that feedback you sent me. Oh my gosh, so glad that happened for you. Joyce Ocean, thank you for the feedback. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Okay. Christina R., here we go. You, Karen, and Kim. Christina R., the world reversed. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Did you know that the traditional person dancing in the wreath is a symbol of birth? Did you know that? And obviously that's particularly specifically appropriate for you, Christina R., as you study to become a nurse midwife or something in that realm. And so the world reversed. We're moving forward. We're not there yet, but we're moving forward. So that feels good. That feels good. All right. Karen, this is Karen Winkle. Karen is a member here. We really appreciate her. Page of Pentacles reversed. Karen, I feel like there's a lot going on, maybe at work, maybe with family, maybe both. And it feels a little bit heavy right now. And I feel like you're trying to figure out how to make space for yourself while you're making space for everybody else. And which, I mean, I could say that any day of the week, any week of the year, I could say that to you and it would probably be true. I know you well enough to know that. but I'm saying it on this day in this week. So, maybe time for self-care, maybe time, a little time for you. Joyous Ocean, I'm so excited to see her face when Jada's listening to her reading. Thank you for that. That's fun. That's fun. All right. Kim, this is Christina's sister, Kim. The Knight of Cups reversed. I think there is like this frustration that is building that you have to be really careful of managing internally and around you. Internally, externally, managing frustration seems to be the word of the day, or truly the word of the week. I realize that's not the most uplifting reading, but it is great practical advice. Barbie Bird, I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for you. Six of Cups reversed. I wonder if you're spending time with family this week. And if so, this could just be that nice walk down memory lane and what we learned from the past. That might be a focus for you this week, one way or the other. What we learned from the past and looking at how far you've come. Thank you, Marion Newbury. Cabin Life Creations, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I have been loving watching you on social media and watching your creations. Oh my gosh. Such good stuff. Such good stuff. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. You should come be an exhibitor at StarCon. I think people would love your stuff. I really do. Anyway. Here we go. Cabin Life Creations. This card is stalking us this week. Five of Cups reversed. You're the third person to get this. And for you, I'm going to very specifically see it as healing. That this is a week of really welcoming healing, embracing healing, or even looking back and seeing how much healing you have already been able to embrace and manifest, and find some joy in that. Find joy because you are healed. Find joy because joy is more accessible when we are healed. So there's all of that. Okay. Yolanda, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. You, Jenna, and Mark, most certainly yes. For you, Four of Wands reversed. There are ways that you are not feeling supported, whether that's at home, at work, larger family, all of the above. And I think the key is to sort of look at what can you do to feel more supported by yourself? And where do you have to get that support? And put energy into getting what you need there. And for Jenna, Queen of Pentacles reversed. Be more supportive of your mother. Seriously, I mean, how else would you interpret this? I'm sorry, Jenna. But how else would a person interpret this? Or at least try to have better communication. Bye-bye, Joyous Ocean. Be good. Chrissy McNamee, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Glad you're here. Cassandra, not sure if I ever pressed send. Okay, well, one way or the other, I'll be getting to you, but I haven't gotten to you yet. That I'm pretty sure of. Okay. Okay, so now we're doing Mark, per Yolanda's request. Mark, I feel like you're going to have a fine week. As the King of Wands, though, I think there's a lot of ways where you are in the power position. And there is this question, when you're in the power position, of what more can I do to help those around me who have less power? Vaishali, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh my goodness, is it that time? Yes, yes, yes. Happy celebrations to you for sure. The Festival of Colors, that is fabulous. I think if I were to go to India, that's when I would want to go. It would be. Is it pronounced Holly? Holly? But I think that's when I would want to go, for sure. Okay, here we go. You got it too. 5 of Cups reversed. This is the card that is stalking us for this week collectively. It was not in the 3-card collective reading, but so many of us have gotten it. It's not a bad card, though, in its reversal. This can be about making the best of difficult situations, which you may have to do some of this week, but also the healing and positivity that comes from that. So be open to good things and know that you will have solutions for difficult things this week. Okay, Pamela's Insight, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator. We really appreciate you. Here's a card for you. You know, this is the other card that's stalking us. I was like, no other card is stalking us, but it's this one. The Knight of Cups reversed. And, you know, this can mean a lot of different things. But for you, Pamela's Insight, I would look at what are you not wanting to put energy into any longer? What are you not feeling the love for anymore? And where do you want to pull your energy back in and give yourself permission to do that? Christine Hallowell, good to see you. Thanks for being here. The 9 of Swords reversed. This has shown up a couple of times too. This week, I feel like things have been heavy and hard, and they may be heavy and hard this week, but getting better. There will be improvement. Holy like holy. Thank you, Pamela. That's good to know. Thank you. Holy like holy. I knew about it, but I didn't know how to say it. It's a case of read it, not said it, right? Or when people talked about it, having it not completely register. Okay. Mix you here. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. The Empress reversed. There may be some family stuff this week. I don't know what's up with that, but there may be some specific family stuff that you're going to be dealing with that may be difficult. So make sure you're really kind with yourself and give yourself good self-care around all of this in a lot of space. Lynn Collin, my friend, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I've been meaning to text you to say thank you. You know what for. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. So I was making this be a mom earlier, and I'm feeling it like a mom now. And maybe that has to do with Easter, like going to see family. Maybe it has to do with someone becoming a mom around you. Maybe it has to do with concerns about your own mom or the mom of someone you care about. But one way or the other, that feels like a thematic energy this week. So whatever you have to do around energy of healing or embracing regarding motherhood in all its forms around you, go get it. All right. Jackie Masters, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. The Fool reversed. You know, I'm going to say something about this card, and it's actually what I said to somebody else, but I think it's going to apply here. Well, sort of. I'm going to say it a little differently for you, Jackie. Decide how much you're willing to risk. How much time, how much energy, how much money, how much heart. How much are you willing to risk? How much is too much to risk? How much are you willing to risk? I don't know why that's important or what that's about, but I feel like it's going to be important. Lisa McCord, good to see you. And, I don't want to, hang on. Jackie, I'm coming back to you because that's a weird way to leave you. Like if you don't know what that means, if you know what it means, okay, great. If you don't know what that means, I'm going to say this. A little bit of risk is probably going to be better than no risk at all, just to say. I didn't want to leave you in that weird space. Okay. Lisa McCord. You also got the Empress reversed. This card is stalking us as well as the Queen of Pentacles reversed, which is similar. So maybe stuff having to do with family, with your mother or yourself as a mother. There could be some specific issues coming up around that this week. And so make sure if you're nurturing others, especially make sure you are also nurturing yourself. Do not let anyone manipulate you with guilt. Do not feel like you owe anyone more than you do. That would be friend, family member, work, anything. Do not feel like you owe anyone more than you do. Thank you, Lynn. I did too. Big time. Okay. Oh, Ness, it's spring break out here. These cards capture that feeling. Oh, in the best possible way. Our 3-card weekly reading today. Absolutely. Okay, Joanne Ellis, good to see you. Here's a card for you. Joanne, the Tower, there's some stuff going on this week that might feel really hard for you. And it might be hard just in your head, or it might be actual things going on. One way or the other, do not over-catastrophize something. And even if something feels like a catastrophe or is a catastrophe, try to stay logical in it because there will be something that comes after. You may not be able to change a particular thing, but you may be able to change what comes next. TJ and GA, good to see you. Thanks for being here. And there's that other stalker card, the Fool reversed. TJ, this week, have a lot of fun, but not too much fun. That's exactly how I want to say it to you. Have a lot of fun, but do it safely. For your daughter, the Page of Pentacles reversed. So there's something here that you're feeling like you're not doing well or not wanting to do or not learning or not figuring it out. Don't be hard on yourself. This week, be nice to yourself and figure out a different way to do it. A different way. Okay. Ashley, you're up next. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. There's that Four of Swords reversed. I think you're going to be super, super busy this week, Ashley. Super, super, super busy. And Joyous Ocean, I don't know if I misspoke for Jada's reading or you mistyped, but this was Jada's card as well, Four of Swords reversed. I interpreted it differently for her. For you, Ashley, I just really think it's going to be busy. So take good care of yourself so you can handle it and enjoy. Okay. Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Judgment reversed. So, Trey, this is a week of deep healing, deep understanding, and deep connection with Spirit. Allow that to happen for your healing. No pressure, no pressure. Oh, Pamela Phillips, that was sweet. our collective cards coming from the energy of my fabulous day with the grandkids. We did have a really great day. It's true. Thank you. All right, and here it is. Kimmy's Divination Station. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. I'm sorry, Mixuir. All right. Kimmy's Divination Station. There's that other stalker, the Knight of Cups reversed. Don't look for food where you aren't getting fed. I'll say it again. Don't look for food where you aren't getting fed. It's a metaphor. Not sure what it's a metaphor for, but there it's yours for the week. Enjoy. Okay. Okay. And up next is JD Estrada. Here we go. Nine of Swords reversed. This has come up for a few people as well today. A little bit of a stalker for the group. I feel like there has been something that is heavy on your mind, and you're going to find a way to get on top of it this week. Maybe it just won't turn out to be a big deal. Maybe you'll take care of what needs to be taken care of. Maybe you'll just release the anxiety, get a good night's sleep, whatever, but there will be some relief this week. And here we have Anna Kay on a plane on her way to go visit parents in Europe for the week. Six of Wands, what a great week it will be. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. It's so good. This is the right thing for you to be doing at the right time. What else can I tell you? Angelic Michelle, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Hey, Justine, good to see you. Okay, Michelle, Five of Pentacles. This could be a little bit of a tough week. You could be having some FOMO, wishing you were in a different place or something different was going on. You could be not finding what you're looking for. Look in different places maybe and give yourself some space. Oh, JD, thank you for that feedback. Love right back to you. Appreciate it. Okay, Milk and Honey Tarot, good to see you. I haven't seen your request yet, but I'm just going to do you right now. Lovers reversed. This week, be clear about what you want and don't want. And if you don't know, be clear about not knowing and, make the list of what you have to figure out. So try to really find your own clarity this week. Hey, Venus Maximus, good to see you. Thanks for being here. One sec, just over scrolls. Y'all know when you see me just I'm either really digging, reading the comments, or I'm scrolling trying to figure out where I am. I've just found you, okay. Okay, Venus Maximus, a card for your week ahead is the Seven of Cups. So many possibilities. And there may be things that you're worried about and things you don't have clarity on, but you do have a great deal of agency and a great deal of choice. So don't forget that you have a lot of power here. Melissa Grosso, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Yeah, Jackie, I thought you might not be sure, which is why I pulled that card. Whatever it is, it's not to worry about. Just be open. That's all. Be open. It may be the risk in saying hi to someone, you know. All right, Melissa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Two of Swords reversed. There will be some things that cause you to feel unsettled this week and some decisions that you may have to make. Try to find your peace and try not to be forced into a decision before you're ready. No problem, Jackie. Hey, Chrissy McNamee, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Seven of Swords reversed. Trust yourself, trust yourself, trust yourself. Trust yourself, trust yourself. This week especially, but in general. Cassandra, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. For you and for your mom, most certainly, yes. Cassandra, you get the Page of Wands, which was also in the 3-card weekly reading. So very, very positive. And you know, Joyous Ocean pointed out earlier that it's like good for Aries season, which is such a great thing, right? Melissa, keep me posted on that. Keep me posted. Got it. All right. So Cassandra, this Page of Wands energy, like I think you could have a really fun week. I think you could have fun with your family, with your students if you're working this week, being creative, having fun. Well, having fun, have fun. But I think, you know, your life can be a lot of work. And this week, I think it could be a lot of fun. So that's all. Okay. Lily, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. 6 of Wands. Lily, I think this card has come up for a few people this week as well. It's such a good card. I think this is going to be a good week for you. Whatever you're doing, it's going to go very well. Lean into the idea that you are a winner and lean into your creativity. Justine, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. 10 of Pentacles. You may be getting a push from the other side to help you do what you need to do this week and going forward. I do recognize it's Easter week, so not a lot's going to get done, but I think you'll be getting a push in the right direction. And so be open to that. Nalini, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Here is a card for you. Justice reversed. There's some things that feel unfair and out of balance. And that may be just this week or that may be all the time. And be careful. You know, like if something isn't fair, something isn't fair. And if something isn't right, something isn't right. And those are real things. But remember that you're a survivor and never a victim. All righty, my friends, from my perspective, that does it. I want to say a huge thank you to those helping out with super chats and super stickers. The members, the moderators, I want to remind everyone we have a members only live stream coming up this Thursday. Link's already up. Make sure you go find it. I want to remind everyone I am available for readings all week. Just reach out. Would be happy to work with you. I appreciate all of you so much. And if this is a holy week for you in one way or another, I wish you the best celebration. And one way or another, let's have a great week. We got some great cards this week. Let's have a great week, everyone. Take good care. Be good. Wait a minute. Where's my thing? There it is. Okay, let me do that again. Goodbye, everyone. Be good.